Platters.
Wow, late-breaking news from Renee Paquette. We saw Don Callis Saturday at Collision, Tony. He
And now, let the war
games. That's why I knew when he was down, he smiled the Don Callis family, and it's been confirmed by Renee. Don Callis isn't worth a damn. He isn't worth spit.
As Jon Moxley, you see the remnants of the women's blood and guts match now laid out. It will be 5-on-4, so the advantage for Briscoe's team has been completely neutralized. Oh no.
Broken glass, broken mirror.
It's gone worse from neutralized. They are now at a disadvantage. Daniel Garcia and Jon Moxley on the broken glass. Oh no! Blood and guts continues. Oh my God!
Your personal finances start.
It is 5-on-4. It is submission or surrender from here on out. The cage door is being locked shut.
Yeah, one of the greatest athletes in the world is the freshest man right now, and that's Pac.
Oh, but Kyle O'Reilly, he's trying everything in his power to fight off Pac, but O'Reilly has lost buckets of blood, as you can see, the evidence, the DNA all over the face.
Yeah, I've seen Ric Flair in a bloody mess here in this building before, but that takes the cake right there. Jon Moxley on the other side was talking to the referee, saying, make sure the door is locked. He wants to make sure.
You just got the referee's key in his hand. Wheeler Yuta has come away with the key, and he stuffed it in his trunks.
Wow.
The Death Riders, they want the opposition. They want these 4 men locked in this cage with no relief, no recourse.
Listen, Darby Allin swatted, you can call it that, just getting their ass handed to him. That's all there is to it.
And this is all made possible, Brian, by Don Callis and the attack on Mark Briscoe.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that's true, but I would also say that the Death Riders have done an incredible job in this match as far as isolating their opponents, taking advantage when they can. I mean, Mark Briscoe would help.
Now, the last time Pac and Claudio Castagnoli were locked inside the Blood and Guts cage, they were on the same side, but they came to blows. It did not end well for them tonight, but something tells me tonight they will be a more cohesive unit. They will be on the same page as the Bastard builds up Darby Allin.
I'm going to wonder how many people are going to be able to perform on Saturday night. We're live in Erie, Pennsylvania on Collision on TNT. Here you see one of the matches already signed.
That's 1 week from tonight. Wait a second.
Oh, can't stop it.
Once Briscoe is cleared.
Fresh is a relative term, Tony. Remember, he got that beating from the Don Callis family. He is fighting just on pure adrenaline alone, but Brian, we know that can only last so long.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't think he was even going to be able to compete. I'm shocked he's able to come out.
Yeah, he's working on the adrenaline here, guys.
Oh, Jon Moxley, the back into the midsection.
Yeah, into the ribcage. Mark bounced back up from that.
We saw how devastating those rib injuries can be.
Oh, he got a toolbox.
Toolbox sent into the ring. Yuta trying to drag Briscoe to the outside.
Officially 5-on-5. The odds are even.
Briscoe and Yuta on the outside. This is not what the Death Riders wanted, Brian. They wanted that cage door locked shut. They wanted there to be no relief for the opposition.
Yeah, not what they wanted at all. But it definitely evens up the odds.
There was a wrench.
There was a mallet, there was a crowbar, and now Roderick Strong using a chain that was brought into the cage earlier by Orange Cassidy to batter Jon Moxley. It is submission or surrender. Is Blood and Guts, our main event, live in Greensboro. Tony, this building has seen so many things, but I don't think Greensboro has ever seen this level of violence for 2.5 straight hours.
Neither have we, and we've seen a lot. This is amazing. I'm always amazed what these athletes will do and what they go through, and we're seeing it front and center tonight.
Cassidy, Jon Moxley, one side of the ring, Kyle O'Reilly raking Daniel Garcia's skin with that barbed wire bat. You saw the referee asking if Garcia was going to submit or surrender.
How can Kyle O'Reilly even see that blood just still pouring down his face?
And Brian, when you lose that much blood, we talked about how it can affect the breathing, affect your oxygen intake, but also it starts caking in your eyes.
It's hard to see when you've got all that blood, to your point, Excalibur, with all that blood in your eyes. And when you talk about the breathing aspect of it, I saw Kyle O'Reilly actually earlier today working with a strength coach that was working with him on his breath. So I think he'll do well with that. But I mean, the vision aspect of it, it's going to be tough. And also the dizziness.
Mark Briscoe, he took a look up to the top of the cage.
Yes, he did.
Before he placed Wheeler Yuta on that table. And I'm sure Daniel Garcia, he noticed that look as well. Garcia, the suplex on the floor.
Well, that tells us that if he can get a chance, Mark Briscoe's going to go up top.
I mean, Mark Briscoe's a crazy man.
Yes, he is. And that's what you want. You want a freaking crazy man on your team.
Yeah, I mean, that's why they have Mark Briscoe coming in third for their team, because he's willing to go to any expense to win this match. I mean, look at him.
Mark Briscoe making the long climb to the top of the 16 metric tons of steel.
And the fans are standing. You can see in the background. They can't believe what's going to happen.
Daniel Garcia.
Oh, my God. Thank God.
Luckily for him,
Yeah.
rolling off the table with Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly jumps in. Over the crossover. Gigi Gatame. Garcia, he can submit on the outside. He can use it for his team. But Garcia, he counters.
Well, Mark Briscoe is up on the top of the cage with Wheeler Yuta.
Yuta and Briscoe battling it out. Top of the cage here in Greensboro. Blood and guts main event.
So much danger there. You can fall off. You can go right through the cage. You can lose your footing.
Hey, guys, as much as I dislike Wheeler Yuta, I don't want to see him thrown off the cage.
I don't see anybody throw off the cage.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen it before. We've seen how devastating it can be. And with Briscoe, a knee hook.
No, it looks like it's...
That's a carabiner.
Yeah, that's what it is. Good call.
What on Briscoe?
He wants the chair.
O'Reilly.
He wants to come to the next ring. Holy hell.
O'Reilly lacing up, picking up all those chairs, and Mark Briscoe bringing the chairs to the top of the cage.
I don't think they're going to be able to get through that.
No, he's got to reach over to get him. It's a hell of an idea, but it may not work.
Where's that?
Yeah, it did work.
Necessity is the mother of all invention, but
He's a man who loves to use the chairs, as we've seen before.
inadvertently he slid one into the direction of Wheeler Yuta while he's trying to get the other chairs.
And Wheeler's running with him. Look at this. You can see on the right side here.
Oh, but Wheeler Yuta has a chair too.
These two men dueling, jousting on top of the cage, and Briscoe gains the advantage, and Briscoe punches him.
Yeah, and a chair battle between Mark Briscoe and Wheeler Yuta. Mark Briscoe wins it 10 out of 10 times.
Fucking feet in the air.
Maybe even more than that, as now the double underhook.
James Wheeler on the top.
Now Yuta drops to his knees. Self-preservation.
Oh, the low blow.
Wheeler Yuta's only hope.
Why not?
Well, Briscoe very close to the edge of the cage there. Hanging on to those supports, those cables, and then Briscoe as we take a final break on the Guts continues.
On is, we talk
here in Greensboro.
And we're going to stay with this as long as it takes. Fans, hang on here with us. You've been with us for over 6 years in Dynamite. You've never seen anything like this. I can tell you that.
Wheeler Yuta. Now, what indignity this would be for Mark Briscoe. Potentially a J-driller on top of the steel cage. Briscoe frees himself and turns the low blow that Wheeler Yuta hit him with earlier. And now Briscoe.
Oh, good J-driller on top.
J-driller.
Briscoe staggering, and now that may be the advantage that his team needed. Darby Allin, the hammer into the throat of Claudio Castagnoli.
God, I've seen many things, Bryan Danielson. This is wild.
It's so wild. I'm at a loss for words.
Yeah, just...
Jon Moxley, that fork, he employed it so viciously earlier in this match, and now Roderick Strong, he felt the sting of that fork, as did Darby Allin. Boot to the head as soon as Briscoe got to the floor.
Man, I tell you, Pat is, like I said, an amazing athlete, an amazing performer.
The fifth man, the final man to enter the ring for the Death Riders, Brian. The bastard is fresh.
Fresh and super tough.
Darby's going to make sure that he's gets a little bit of punishment himself.
Darby, he's got his hands, got me stripping off the belt. Oh! What is it? That's it. That was Gabe Kidd.
Boy, he's Gabe Kidd.
The mercenary. Gabe Kidd, the reinforcements. I think he had the stun gun in his hands.
He did, and there it is.
Also, the stun gun is now Gabe Kidd dragging Darby Allin. He's a member of the New Japan Pro Wrestling roster, but he's a man that has been brought in by Jon Moxley as a mercenary.
Yeah, good call. Mercenary is the right word. Orange Cassidy defiant as ever.
As Garcia releases the choke, says Cassie lands the drop kick. Castagnoli. The waistlock, the arms capture. Oh! Stevens hands into his freaking pocket. Orange Cassidy, the hands stationed into his pocket. I can't believe what we were watching. But Orange Cassidy, he will not submit, he will not relent. I don't think Cassidy even knows the jeopardy that Darby Allin's in right now.
Well, you can see back up top, Darby is being choked.
Yeah, belt.
Oh, no.
Look at the belt.
He turned his knee, Darby Allin was like a noose. Can't believe what we're watching here.
Look at Darby fight for crying out loud.
Gabe Kidd climbing up on Kidd. Kidd off that staging element, but now Pack. Oh, Kidd, where's Kidd going?
I don't know. He's got some purpose. Oh, here he comes.
Oh, no.
I can only assume that's lighter fluid or gasoline.
Can someone stop this?
The only way to stop is to submit or surrender.
You know, that's how Darby Allin won last year by threatening to light Jeff Hardy on fire.
Look at this up on top. Look at that.
Oh my God.
We have never witnessed this.
Look at Pack, the bastard!
I mean, what are we doing?
Gleeful!
Exactly, Brian. What are we doing?
That's Gabe Kidd, complicit with the Death Riders here tonight. This is the Death Riders Wyatt family using Gate Kid, using every resource at their disposal to inflict the maximum amount of punishment in this blood and guts match.
Death Rider with the choke.
John Moxley, that bulldog choke.
The bulldog choke.
And Kyle O'Reilly is enduring so much in this match now.
I think John Moxley wants to prove a point here.
He's proved it to me.
And Kyle O'Reilly, he's had his John Moxley's number twice already. And now John Moxley thinks he's the bigger man. He thinks...
What are they going to do now?
Claudio Castagnoli.
Oh, no. This is...
They're going to try to break his back.
break his neck.
Break his neck.
This has been the attack by the Death Riders. But Orange Cassidy, hands stapled into his pockets. Oh, God.
Odds.
The knee striking Claudio. Garcia, one for him, too. What a comeback. Come on, guys. And now Pac and Briscoe. Suplex to the table.
Another one's odds.
Face first into the table. Amid the broken glass. Another punch from Moxley.
Who's going to surrender? Who's going to... I can't see anyone surrendering here.
Roderick Strong just fighting 2-on-1.
Oh, the comeback we got.
Unit thrown through the table. And now, Orange Cassidy, that right hand raised high. John Moxley in between both rings. Claudio Castagnoli.
That's a great move by Claudio, I can tell you that.
The grip around the throat. The high boot into the face of Roderick Strong. Pops him. The orange punch. Claudio driven into the table by Roderick Strong. Here it is.
Another one's odds.
And now Kyle O'Reilly. The ankle lock. The ankle lock. John Moxley.
Now he ain't to lock.
Moxley.
He cannot get
The
to the
Shawn Moxley gonna tap out.
There's only submission or surrender. What will John Moxley do?
He's got to give it up. He's got to give it up.
Oh, Moxley to come out.
What a counter.
John Moxley punched the referee to get out of that. Unfortunately, look at the twin.
And now another ankle lock. Another Texas Clover Leaf. Yes!